Hello guys, I just wanted to make a quick video on kind of something that I think could help a lot of guilds do more damage. Just learn how to play levels and kind of just to show the importance that minion composition, as well as you know your like timings and stuff matter a great deal, and how much damage output you can do. So I'm going to show like an example of so what we did this time and what we like to do sometimes is if we're going to like try to push for, top of the leaderboard and group, we're going to do extra damage, right? So we'll find a damage that a level that we like, and we'll do a little like extra damage, and a lot of times we'll try to have like a fun like contest or something between us, which then just benefits the rest of the guild. So this time we did one like, people who have 5-star gear, only using one fire scroll, how much like highest damage, right? And why that's cool is because then you can share your techniques and then hopefully get everybody else to also, be able to do more damage on that level, and also just kind of learn some mechanics of the spider, right? So we also had we wanted the 3-star gear people in our guild to also do the one fire scroll, because it is a little bit different. If you have 5-star gear, you'll definitely have more minion power, so your units survive longer. So all these things come into play when making decisions on what to use. So this is kind of a stock deck. Usually, actually, I have like a commander, but believe it or not, I found learn from this event, the commander is not always the best choice depending upon what the spider's doing, right? So let me just show you kind of what I'm talking about here. So, oh, where on earth is it? Should have had it up. Okay. I don't know where my gallery is. Here we go. Okay. So basically, this is just going to be me showing a level, right? So make observations the whole time. So putting a Scourge in that lane was a bad idea. I didn't know because it's the first time I played the level, but he spits right off the bat. So that was noted for all the upcoming attempts. So you're also going to check your timings, right? So you're looking for specifically like when they lunge, if they lunge. So at this point, I had Commander in my deck like I usually do. But then look at, okay, so here we go. He starts picking up, right? Right after that big lunge at 107. And then if you keep on looking, you'll watch and or you're looking for the next main big action. So here it was at 34 seconds left. So he does another big lunge there, right? And then followed by pickups, right? So what this tells you, like right off the bat, is okay, so I know that he spits right off the bat, and I also know he does pickups after his 2 big lunges right after. So I want to make sure I have raids ready to come out right after he lunges, or else he's going to pick up my damage dealers, right? So that was just off of initial observation of this level. So I did 31, but there was some smash, right? Which isn't terrible damage, but I do have all 5-star gear, or not all, but the 5-star gear you can get right now, I have it on this guy. And also I lucked out on the 4-star, luckily, with this. So now you'll see I picked Valkyrie. And why did I do that? It's because he can tank the spit, right? And then I know that he's not going to lunge until 107, right? Which he did. So that's why I also delayed my start, right? Because I wanted to try to get everything to survive and the webs to slow them all down, so that nothing would really get killed, but I'd still have a bunch of guys out, right? So that's what I'm doing here. So this right here, luckily I just got the raid out in time there. That was close. But now I'm just doing really well, right? So I don't have a raid up now. Fortunately, because of the webs, there's still a few, but there's still pickups going on, right? So I thought that went pretty well. And I did a little more damage, right? So you just continue to keep on learning. So right now, I know I want to definitely delay my start, and I want to put a slow minion out, right? That can tank, because I don't want to get all the way down. But I'm also not placing fearless leaders in this lane purposely, because I don't want them to speed them up to get hit by the first lunge. So, yep. So he missed it. That was done pretty well. So it's just these small observations that can like help you with, do a lot more damage, because 31 is pretty good, decent damage, right? But if you can do like 50, which is 20 million more, that's like not double the damage, but it's a whole lot more, right? So what I learned from this level is just out of the observations from the first one is you definitely have to have your raids out, because the pickups happen right after, or else that's when you'll do no damage on this level if you don't have a raid ready, right? So that one right there was really good, right? 49. Okay, so I'm getting better. But I showed, of course, the guild, this deck, and like what I was using, and my recommendations on the delayed start, and the you know try to miss the first lunge completely but still having guys out, strategy. And then one of the guildmates looked at this battle and he goes, hey, just so you know, you could probably hit over 50 million if you just added a cannon, because he can be hitting this thing the entire time. There's, the spit is only at the beginning, right? So just that, like, just small recommendation, changed like how much damage we could do, right? And then other people were using this too, and they were seeing better results as well. And we were just having some fun doing this, right? So it's just kind of like, I mean, you're in a guild with a bunch of guild mates, and they are, if you're doing the same thing, like, you might as well learn from each other, right? I learned from one of my guildmates, like Guido. He's really creative, and he actually used to train and train people and stuff, and he's just a really smart guy, and he just like made that observation, and that cannon made a big difference. You saw there, I was over 50 mil in that one, and there was actually a mistake at the very end. I didn't have a raid out once he lunged, so that's why it it wasn't as good as this run. But just that those small things, I was averaging right around anywhere from 24 to 45 or 49 without cannon, and then I was averaging 50. I mean, I only had 2 runs because I was out of torches at this time, but both runs I was over 50, right? And that was like my best run before. So these things just make a big difference, in my opinion. And I strongly encourage you guys to do stuff like this. One, it adds some fun to the weekend. Two, it just helps you learn, like, what to do when the spider's reacting a certain way, right? And it makes a big difference, as I just showed you. So anyway, hope this is helpful, and as always, see you next time, guys.